Well, who gonna put it up your butt? You! If I ask you, we in this together. We a unit. If I ask you to put it in my butt, you put it in my butt. Hey guys, good morning. This is Auntie Danny, the kids' favorite auntie. How y'all doing today? And if you're seeing this, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Let me know in the comments what you guys ate. Who made what? Did anybody make anything nasty in your family and you wanted to put it in the garbage? Just saying. So, I promised y'all some time ago a video of me and my good girlfriend who I had surgery with. That's her right there. And that is Vonetta.
George.
So we're going to be discussing our whole experience. We're going to try to make it as short and not long-winded, but as fun as possible. So yeah, this is what we're going to do for y'all today. I had asked on my Instagram surgery page and on Facebook in Dr. G's page if anyone had any questions. And nobody really came back with questions. Which is a good thing. That means you got your questions answered. But okay, watch when this comes out, somebody gonna ask me a question. But okay. But I did receive from one young lady in my DMs on Instagram a couple of questions. So I'm just gonna answer it right now. So she said, hey Danielle, I really love your results. You look amazing. Thank you, girl. Quick question about your surgery. What was the pricing for your procedures? Also, is Dr. G located in the Dominican Republic? I could never find the answers in his comments. LOL. So, and this is Rose. ROSAAYY. Okay. And thank you for coming to my page. So I spent $6,400 with Dr. G, and that included liposuction of my abs, flanks, back, muscle repair, and a tummy tuck. And included in the $6,400 was 10 days at a recovery home, all inclusive, where you are taken care of. So we were at JM Spa Medical. They took care of us. So that was the cost for me. However, it could be different for you depending on what you're getting. Okay. And depending on what he's going to do for you. And yes, he is located in the Dominican Republic. Okay. So those were the only questions that I had. And we're going to turn it over to Vonetta so she can introduce herself to you properly.
Hey, good morning, guys. I'm so excited to be here. But my name is Vonetta. I am in my late 40s.
A friend here, I'm going to let her introduce herself.
Hi, my name is Vonetta. I am in my late 40s. That's all you need to know.
Mind your business. Mind the business I paid you.
Right. I have 4 kids, 3 grandkids.
Do she look like it, y'all?
Get into the skin.
I know some folks looking raggedy, and my good girlfriend.
Thanks. And Danielle and I have been friends from high school, so we've known each other over 30 years. Yeah, about 34 years. She actually used to bully me in high school. I'm just saying, FYI.
They go to lies.
She used to bully me.
So,
yeah, and we're both originally from New York, from the Bronx.
Yeah.
And we both relocated to Northeast Pennsylvania. We live about an hour and 20 minutes away from each other, but we're both in Northeast PA now. And just through like social media and stuff over the past 10, 11 years has really just kind of brought us back together and strengthened our friendship, our sisterhood, and stuff like that. So when this opportunity came and presented itself to us.
It came too.
How could we not do it? I actually found Dr. G through one of my friends who had been to him twice already. So, and she was a friend for over 20 years. So I felt comfortable in going to him because she trusted him so much and she really liked him. So that's why we were kind of referred to Dr. G, and that's why we were referred to the recovery house, JM Spa Medical.
Mm-hmm.
So I initially got my my estimate in August of 2020. So in the height of, the pandemic, I sent him over some pictures and he did come back with his suggestions on what I needed, which was a tummy tuck with muscle repair, lipo of the abs, back, which made the flanks. So that was it. He did say that a BBL will be free, but child, if y'all see what I'm sitting on right here, I don't need no BBL. So
Emmanuel Lewis and Arnold Jackson are missing because they're in the back of her pants. Okay.
So I've been very blessed. So, so I didn't need, I didn't want a BBL. So at the time when I got my estimate, it was 6,100, and that was in August of 2020. So definitely you have to also be realistic in that everyone's estimate is not going to be the same.
Right.
So, it just depends on when you reach out to the doctor, and things of that nature. So since August, I had kind of thought about it and I mentioned it to Danielle.
And that's where I came in and was like,
she was doing her research. She was like, what, Murder, She Wrote. She was doing her research. Because at first, I think too, Danielle was, a little hesitant, which most people are as far as me going out the country and stuff like that. And I kept saying, well, my friend is there right now. Like, she's there, right now. But I think because, the reality is there has been a lot of fatalities on the table after people get off the table during the recovery process. I think there definitely is a stigma around people going to the Dominican Republic. So for me...
And just out of the country, period.
Right.
But I think what people don't realize is that you have some really great, reputable doctors outside of the country.
Yes.
And just because they're not charging an arm and three legs like the United States, they do exemplary work. Right. They really do.
Right. Because the one thing I could say is I do have a couple of friends who have gotten procedures here in the US. Okay. And to be honest, for me, it's not worth it. Of course, this is a state, so things tend to be a little more expensive, but I'm going to pay $10,000 just for maybe a tummy tuck. Like, that's it. They're not even providing me, aftercare stay and all of this. Right. It was just going to be a lot. And I think that's also what probably steered me away from doing it for so many years, because I never in a million years would think about going to another country to get my body cut open. I just couldn't fathom that. Right. So when this opportunity came up and my friend who I trusted gave me all the information and she was there getting another procedure, and I actually was talking to the women in the recovery home, while they were taking care of my friend. Right. So I really felt comfortable. And so talking to Danielle and her doing research, we first were going to try to see about doing it here. Right. But then I think after Danielle did research and really found nothing negative about this specific doctor.
When I say nothing, like I was literally he was under a microscope. Yeah. Like I was literally looking for anything just to see if he had any deaths. Right. If anybody talked about they got bad infections or anything like that, or even if his attitude and demeanor was nasty and mean. Right. And I found nothing.
Yeah. So I think once she did that and came back, she said, you know what? I think I might go too. I was like, wait, what? Because I didn't want to go by myself.
Right. We was like, let's do it.
Yeah, I didn't want to go by myself. So literally, from the time that Danielle said, yes, I think I'm going to go, to maybe 2 weeks later, we had our plane tickets and everything.
Yeah, we was on the move.
I was like, wait a minute.
It was like, we're going to do it, we got to do it now.
Yeah, and I was like, this is really going to happen. And I just felt like, it's a lot of money. And, some people might be like, both of us work. We have very good jobs. Right. but it's not like, we're not these people who get these big windfalls of money. We're
Right,
not like,
right.
we're regular working people.
Right.
I mean, it is what it is. So we don't get these big windfalls of money, such as income tax and stuff. So we don't get that stuff.
Right.
So we literally, had to save and stuff like that. And for me, because, I have a lot of expenses, I have kids and stuff. Of course, there was a point where I was like, you know what, this money could really be used better somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
But I also know that, I've been a parent for 25 years. I've always sacrificed for my kids. Yep. And I've always, put them on the forefront of everything I did. So for me, I said, let me go ahead and do something for myself. And I felt like something big for myself. And I figured if I didn't do it now, to be honest with you, I probably would never have done it, to be honest.
Yeah.
If I didn't do it at this moment in time. Like, it was just, God just put things in place.
Things just felt right. Like, I wasn't going anywhere. The pandemic had happened. I had saved money. Like, I wasn't going nowhere. I wasn't brunching. I wasn't buying anything. Right. I was like literally saving my money. And I was like, you know what? Ain't no time like the present. Our plane tickets were inexpensive.
Yes, very.
Everything just fell into place. We were working from home. Like, we could recover as soon as we get back and then work and go right to the bed. Like, everything fell into place.
Yeah.
Everything fell into place.
So we were very fortunate, and, things just aligned for us to go. And I remember, I had thought about it for all these months, but never acted on it. And once she was like, all right, well, I'm looking up the tickets and stuff. Part of me for a second was like, wait, slow down. Because I really felt like once she was on board, she was like, I found these tickets. Let's do this. Let's set out deposits in. Let's find out what dates they have available. And I was just
I was moving. Because if I didn't, I wasn't going to do it. So I'm the type of person I am. If I don't move like this, it ain't going to happen.
Right.
Like, I can't drag my feet.
It was just insane. I was like, wait, she's really going to make me go over there and do this. That's how I was feeling. I was like, she really is going to make me do this. So we, we were in communication with, Dr. G's team and also the team at JM Spa Medical just to coordinate the dates. And there was, I'm not going to say it was a challenge, but there was, of course, different accommodations because it was two of us. And we wanted to make sure we stayed together at all times. We was like Siamese twins out in this bitch. Literally
was like,
we was like,
ain't nobody moving us.
we're not going anywhere by ourselves.
We're not separating us.
Right, because again, we're in a country that we're not really, we're not familiar with.
Right.
So that, of course, was a concern. So, we did arrange to be in the same room at the recovery house.
Yeah.
Which, Danielle tell you about that because we had so much fun. We had so much fun. And then also, we had arranged so that at the hospital, CSIP, when we went there, that we were going to be in the same room together, the same hospital room together.
Yep, everything.
Everything. I mean, I went in for surgery and Danielle went in right after me. Like, we were
It's showtime. It's showtime.
Yeah,
that's how it was.
I'm really grateful to Dr. G's team. I love my results.
Yes.
I must say that, looking back, of course, there's things that you would be like, oh, I would have prepared a little better this way. I would have, prepared a little better this way. But I really am pleased with my results.
Right.
I wasn't going over there with the expectation I was gonna have like this vixen look or whatever that is. Because honestly, I do have a nice shape, already. But I just wanted to feel more confident in my clothes. I didn't want to have to worry about putting on a shaper under bodycon dresses and things of that nature because I like tight fitting clothes.
Right.
So for me, that's what I needed for myself. And again, it wasn't about vanity. It was just about just feeling a little better in my clothes and looking a little better in my clothes, Yeah, so I think, everyone has to go over, for me, that those are my expectations. My expectations was that, what I call the love pouch, from having my kids and stuff, my expectation was that to be gone. And he exceeded my expectations.
He really
he really did. He really did. And while for the most part I can still wear the same clothes I wore before, because my bottom is still the same. So my hips and my butt is still the same size. I have gone down in a lot of my clothes as far as the top portion is. I have gone down in a lot of my clothes, and even dresses overall. I can take a smaller size in my dresses overall, especially if it has stretch. So he definitely exceeded my expectations. So I'm just very pleased. I'm very pleased, and this experience is not for the weak.
Child.
Because it was times we was calling the good Lord. But it was
She was in the rope sounding like that horn, like I was like, what is happening?
I was,
Lord?
I have a low threshold
What
for
is
pain.
happening?
And I knew it was gonna be painful. I have had, I had just medical surgeries before. So, I've had my gallbladder out where they had to cut me across my stomach and stuff like that. So I've had pain. I've had surgeries before, but this, it's different when you have to go for something medical that you need and you're going for something that you want. Is a big difference. So, you have to kind of get your mind ready for that also, because I have a low tolerance for pain, and that pain, I'm never gonna lie, it was no joke. It was no joke. And then of course being in the room with this one and we're there cracking jokes, and then the insides are burning because we laughed so hard.
It felt like hell.
It was horrible, but I could honestly say that there is no one else that I would have wanted to do this experience with.
Same.
There's no one else.
Same.
It was just,
y'all have no idea.
I'm telling you, things just aligned.
So wait, so I want you to go back to them coming to get you to take you back.
Okay.
So what happened? So we were in our room. We were in our hospital room with our gowns on, and we was like, when they gonna come and get us? And we was looking at the time, and because I'm gonna tell you, we've been there all day. Now that's one of the things that you got to be prepared for too. You might be first,
right? You
might be third, you might be fifth. You never know. But they asked you to be there early, so you didn't eat, which I didn't even want to eat. Like I'm nervous. I'm like, I'm just ready to get this over with because I've had surgeries on my abdomen. So I'm thinking it's going to feel the same. No, it does not.
Right.
It hurts, but it's a different dynamic. So we were in there and we were just like waiting around, like when they going to call us. And then they called her, and I was like, it's showtime. She went first.
Right. And I think part of the reason why we went so late in the day also was because it was two of us. Mm-hmm. And like I said earlier, they knew that before we even touched foot in Dominican Republic that we wanted to be together.
Yeah.
Right? We didn't want us to be separated. So I think that was the other thing, because they needed to get a room that had, 2 beds and everything like that, because other doctors do perform surgery at this hospital as well.
Right.
So, we got in the room, and, our nerves were like, wait a minute, are we really going to do this? Are we really going to do this?
This is about to go down.
We was in the gown, and I remember saying, oh my gosh, like, Danielle, take some pictures of me before I go in, because as a matter of fact, they came and marked me up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I had her take some pictures, and my whole face in the pictures was like I was like, wait, we really going to go through with this. So when we came in, they always talk about you getting a blue pill. Mm-hmm. And the blue pill is almost like a sedative to get you kind of calm down before they actually give you the medicine to knock you out, which is this creamy white thing.
Because I needed it, because I had the boo-boo.
Right.
I was boo-boo city. You get nervous. You in the bathroom.
So when they came to get us, they was like, we're going to take you first. And I'm like, looking at her like, oh my God. And she's cool, calm, and collected. She get on my nerve. She was just like, well, alrighty then, And I said, wait a minute. I was like, I didn't get any blue pill or anything. They didn't give me any pill. So then in my head, I'm like, maybe they're going to give it to me when I'm in the operating room. So the guy comes, gets me. I'm in a wheelchair, and I'm going back in these halls. And I was just getting
like, bye, girl.
Nervous. Right? She was like, bye, girl. I was getting so nervous. And I just remember like praying. I remember praying through the hallway, because it was like nobody else in the hallway. I was like, okay, where they taking me? I was praying in the hallway, just asking God to cover everybody who's touching my body, because I was really, at this point, I was excited, but I was more nervous than excited, I'm going to be honest with you. And when we got into the operating room, it looked like a regular operating room. I mean, It's not the United States, but it looks like a regular operating room. It was very big. I remember that. The room was huge. And all the nurses was there and stuff like that. And I remember telling them, wait, I didn't get the blue pill. And Dr. G, he rubbed my shoulder. He's like, don't worry, we're going to give you a sedative through the IV before we give you the other medicine and knock you out. So I was like, okay, because in my head, I'm like, if I'm missing a step, the blue pill, then this,
Right.
I didn't know. So I said, okay. And honestly, the only thing I remember is they put the IV in, and a nurse, she was short. She might have been like 4'9", but she was tiny. She was standing in front of me, and me, just so you know, I'm almost 5'9", so I'm tall. And I just remember her standing in front of me, and I think she had me kind of put my arms over her or something of that nature. And then they started putting the medicine in. I promise you, I don't even know what happened next. Right. I literally was knocked out. I have heard stories about people waking up during the surgery. Thank God I was not one of those people. The next thing I knew, they were wheeling me into the recovery room. And in my head, I'm like, did I have the surgery? Because literally, it's that quick.
It's fast.
And I remember going in there, and I was still so lethargic. All I remember was saying, "Where's Danielle?" Because we went over there together. Right. I ain't coming back home.
Now she is in recovery.
Right.
So now the nurse comes to me. She gives me the blue pill. I say, "It's motherfucking showtime, baby. It's time." So I take it. They give you a little bit of water. Now I'm so thirsty because we ain't drink all day, right? So I took it. And now I'm moving all around the room. I'm hoping, for some reason, I want to see if the pill is going to do what it's going to do for me. So I'm moving all around, right? Now, lady comes in again with a blue pill. Now, you know, my English is un poquito, okay? So the lady's like, blue. I was like, no, I took one already. I'm saying, that she's been trying to kill me. Like,
overdose.
I'm OD on the blue pill. I didn't even get back there yet. So I go back there. They wheel me in. And the same people that saw her, and I'm coming in, hey y'all, how y'all doing? And I'm all hype, and they like, we want to put this bitch to sleep. She's doing too much. I'm looking around like, wow, all right.
Right.
It's it. This is showtime. They like, this bitch talking too much. She too loud. Put her out. I promise you, I woke up, y'all, no lie. I woke up. I was like, I see light. Like, what the? I see light. And I was like, am I done? Because I'm moving my hand under the sheet. Like, I'm like this. Like, I'm up. Like, whatever's going on, I'm here. I don't feel nothing, but I just wanted them to know I was awake. And then it must have been over because they wheeled me. And I was like, Vonetta. And I didn't hear her. And I was like, oh, Lord, I can't tell her family nothing back in the States. And then they let you stay in this little recovery portion for about a half an hour, in and out. And then I went to my room. Child, I see her in there laid up. I'm like, hey, girl, yeah. Like, we a whole mess. I get over there. That night felt like hell. Like, I was like, Lord, if you let me make it through the night, I promise.
And thank God we hired a nurse.
Yeah, you definitely hire an overnight nurse. Definitely hire an overnight nurse. I promise y'all. She did everything for us. Now everybody is a little. She had to get a blood transfusion.
Yes, I forgot about that part.
Yeah, because I came in and saw it and said, "What y'all giving my friend?" And they was like, "It's blood." And I was like, "For what?"
Like, I'm anemic and have been since I was a teenager. And I did drink. I was drinking iron twice a day.
We were doing all the things.
I was drinking iron twice a day before the surgery. I was taking iron pills twice a day, just trying to build my levels up. My levels were good enough to have surgery, but I did need a blood transfusion.
Because afterwards, it can level down. It can lower. Your iron can get really low. So.
Right. So
they gave it to her. But I saw that she was okay. She was talking. So I was like, all right.
Yeah.
And we got to, we was in our respective beds. We had a great nurse. Mm-hmm. But that night, I was just like somebody put the medicine in this IV, please. It was, that was an experience. But everybody is different. I get really nauseous after surgery. So
I don't.
I was
Right.
chewing on ginger chews, trying not to heave because it
Yeah.
hurts to heave. And yeah, I didn't eat for a couple of days. I couldn't do it. I couldn't
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah. I for me, I felt like some people get that pain pump. We didn't get that.
But they did put pain medicine
Yeah,
in our
they
IV.
bought their whatever medicines they use. They did bring some because I was in excruciating pain. I
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. The pain was just crazy. So I did ask them, please get me something. And once they put that in there,
yeah,
I felt like all of this was gone. Like it was just numb. So I mean that really helped me. And like I said, thank God for the nurse. Just the lady being there really helped.
yeah,
I was like trying to call my prospective people, let them know I made it out of surgery and all that. So I'm very fortunate for the nurse that we had as well. I can't remember her name at this point.
I can't eat that. She was super
Right.
sweet. She was
Yeah.
really, really sweet. Anything we needed, she ran and got,
Right.
everything. But, us being in all that pain and being high off the pain, I think we both looked down like, oh, the stomach is out of here, baby. It's gone.
It's gone.
I
Good.
mean,
Couldn't believe it.
yeah, couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. Now I don't have any children, but I've have surgeries. My stomach, my weight has fluctuated up and down. I had lost a significant amount of weight. I had a lot of skin, and I wanted it gone. Like that's it. We wanted it out of here. So, yeah, the hospital experience.
Mm.
Woo, that was something. But our um recovery home came to get us the next
Yes.
day.
The owner, Jacqueline.
Yeah, and so she was so nice because I was
Yes.
like, I can't, I can't eat. Like I think I took a tablespoon of soup and was like, get it out of here. Like the
Yeah.
smell, everything just makes me sick. And I was like, can somebody just make me a smoothie? And she was like,
Bougie.
okay. And she made a call. And when I got back, my smoothie was there.
Yeah.
Like that to me means everything that you listen to what I said.
Mhm.
Like I had these two little funky ponytail braids down the middle looking like a kid. And all she kept doing was just rubbing my head like it's gonna be okay. I felt like a mother was there. Like
Yeah.
because and one of the reasons why too I got it out of the country too is because sometimes for me anyway, my family is very supportive, but I don't want them to always have to come and take care of me.
Right.
They live in another state, and although they would have done it, one of my sisters is retired. Like they have done that for me already. Like I said, I've had surgeries before. They've came and took care of me for a week, made sure I got on my feet. Um, and right after I had surgery, maybe about a couple of months later, I moved and my sister came and helped me do that. So I really don't like to burden people. So it was good that we stayed there for 12 days to be able to get ourselves back on our feet enough to that when we got home, we can be okay to do some basic things for ourselves,
Right.
because they really did take care of us at the home. They really did
That cake, child.
everything. So the meals they cooked, they asked you like your diet restrictions and
Right.
stuff like that, and they made food fresh. It felt
Yeah.
like a home, like it was home cooked
Yes.
food, and they didn't give you a lot. They gave you good portions. Now I'm
Yes.
greedy, okay, and I'm after my appetite came back, I'm hungry.
Mhm.
And I was like, I don't want this little funky cup of rice. I want a
Right.
plate of food.
Right.
But they do that because you don't need to be stretching out your stomach, your incisions. And they give you food with nutrients too. Like they gave you plenty of vegetables
Yeah,
and
they
plenty
definitely
of
did.
fresh fruit.
Salads.
Yeah, they were really, really good.
Bought us a lot of pineapple juice, which helped with the inflammation and stuff.
Yep.
So they were really good. I definitely would recommend them.
Yeah.
It just felt like a home. You felt like you were in a home, like your family member was taking care of you. That's how you
Yes.
felt there. You
And
really
and
did.
sidebar to that, so in Dr. G's group, there was a young lady who had a bad experience there. And I
Right.
was like, I can't foresee how. Like because we didn't experience that at no time. When I tell you at no time, So much had went on in there. We met nice people.
Yeah.
I mean, we sat downstairs, we talked. Um, just everybody was just on board. So,
Right.
I'm not saying every experience is going to be a good experience,
Yeah.
but we came in being super nice and thankful and
Just treat it well.
yeah. Yeah,
Treat
we
it well.
actually were sad when we left. Like,
Yes, I was very sad.
I was like, I'm really gonna miss y'all. Like,
I was very sad when we left.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh.
Like one of the girls, she knew that we had a massage or two left. She came in on her day off and took care of us. Like, what places do that? Like,
Right.
I damn sure wasn't gonna get that in the United States. We close. Oh well, is how but over there they just was really really nice. The drivers, everything, just everybody was just super nice.
Henry was our one driver.
Henry was really really nice. What else can we tell them about our experience?
So let's say this. Let's talk about these massages. Okay, we didn't get a massage the day we had surgery.
Mm-mm.
We got it the next day. Okay. So of course at this time we're still just in our 1-stage faja that we got from the hospital. We were still in that. That's what they put you in when you come out.
No.
No,
they did. We had
we
the band on
us.
and we took it with us. And when we got our first massage, they put us in it.
That's right.
Child.
Sorry, I'm a little sick right now. But yeah, that's right. We was banded, like in those waistbands.
Yeah, it was a band. Yeah.
So that's right. So we took the faja downstairs. The woman, she very nice young lady, came and got us. Took our faja down there. We were in the room. It's in our recovery home. When I sat on that table, and she started massaging, I promise you, I saw the pearly gates. What I'm talking about. Like that pain, and it's so weird because it's not like a pain like someone stabbed you or someone.
It's a hot, inflaming pain.
It's a hot, tense, throbbing type of pain. And I've heard that some people have actually passed out during the first massage. I see why, because I actually was starting to get lightheaded, and I told her, I said, I think I'm gonna pass out. She had something right there to put under my nose. I'm not gonna lie, that first massage, and I'm gonna say the first one, most of them, you're gonna be calling all the saints.
I want to say by the 6th massage, 7th massage, it started to subside a little bit. But between the 1st and the 5th, I was like, go to hell!
Yes.
Out of my face. The first day, it was the Denzel Glory tear. Like, I couldn't even cry. The tear just came down.
Right.
I was like,
this is
real. This is a real
it's a different type of pain. It definitely is. And I remember for me, I was fully crying. Like, I was like...
She came back and I was like, you all right? You all right,
like,
sis?
and the pain was just so unbearable. And I'm saying that to be very honest. It's a pain that you definitely need to take pain medication before you go downstairs.
Yeah, we didn't get
to get your massage. You need to take some kind of pain medication just to help dull the pain. I would say if you're getting it at whatever 3:00,
right,
2:00, start taking that medication. Just to kind of dull some of the pain. Because it was very bad, and I don't know what she's talking about. Because I think my 6th or 7th massage, I was in there wailing. I was wailing like Massa was beating me, and I remember though when I went the next day. She said, try not to scream today because someone is across the hall. Because I'm telling you, I was like, oh, like it was real bad. Like they was putting the cow to sleep. Like I just can't. But, thank God for the massages. I mean, you could see all the fluid coming out. And I had a lot of clots. So, they would try to push them out and they would clean your drainage system for you and everything. So it was definitely an experience.
It was an experience. It felt... I think the reason why I say by the 6th or 7th day is because by that time I had learned the system of taking the extra strength Tylenol, and so I was like, oh, it took the edge off. Like it literally takes the edge off as you are getting better. But when I tell you, I mean, it was the times I was like, don't touch me. Like, don't touch.
And
That's
one day
it.
you
I was
did
like,
say
that's
that.
enough. I was like, that's
Remember
enough.
one day you did tell them, no, I'm not getting a massage today.
I was like, that's enough. No.
And they was like, no, come. And
Not-
she
not
was like,
now.
I'm not.
Yeah,
getting
I was on the
a
verge
massage
of like, I'm about to turn this whole table
Yeah.
over.
I was like,
I can't take it.
I was like this under the blanket. Because I didn't know what was going to go on.
I can't take it no more. Like, I was like, literally, like, give me a minute. Like, stop rushing me to the pain. All right, now hold on. And that's not even like between that and being constipated.
Thankfully, I wasn't.
And she kept rubbing it in, and I was getting so angry. I was gonna push her remote on her bed up to smash her. I was sick of it.
God.
I was miserable.
That was crazy.
I'm somebody that goes 2-3 times a day. To not go in 4 days,
Yeah.
I was like, I called them. I mean, I had brought my teas. I brought my colon cleanse. Nothing was working. Them medicines and vitamins and all of that was in my. It was horrible. I was like, I called downstairs like, look, go to the pharmacy. I gotta get something.
Yeah.
She said something. It was like $20. I was like, no. What about the suppositories? And she was like, oh yeah, I can get you that. And this fool goes, hey guys, we're back. So that is part one. That's gonna be part one of. I think it's probably gonna be either another one, a part two, or a part three. I think we could cover it in a part two, but that was part one. And the next time we'll be covering more of our room experience, our travels while we were in DR, our plane ride home. So we're definitely going to cover that as well. I want to thank Vonetta. I had spent Thanksgiving with her and her family. I had a great time. And so we got the opportunity to finally do this. And I think when she comes back to Philly, we'll finish it up. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Love you guys. Auntie Danny and Vonetta signing off. Bye.